I should run and go, I should run and hide, but I'm stuck on you. You make me feel like a fire. You make me feel like a kid. You make me feel like each other. 5 galaxies swirling in Stefan's quintet. I wanna tell you how I feel tonight. I keep trying but the words ain't right. Nothing's fitting for a kind like you. I'm never speechless when the earth's my fuel. Killing the time, building a fire, wrapped in each other as we fall in love. I've never met a girl like you. Never met a girl like you. Traces of your lips linger on my waist. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna wait. I'm needing you. We shouldn't speak of this magic. We should just say what they know. I've heard a rumor of humans who sniff out the good things to suck out the soul. I wanna tell you how I feel tonight. I keep trying but the words ain't right. Nothing's fitting for a kind like you. I'm never speechless when the earth's my fuel. Killing the time, building a fire, wrapped in each other as we fall in love. I've never met a girl like you. Never met a girl like you. I've been loving everything you are. Your eyes alone are the brightest stars. I could stand you all night, just drinking in your sunlight. Give me love tonight. You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole sky. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole sky. Our dreams are where you'll find me. You're the only thing I see. Our dreams are where you'll find me. Your lips like galaxy. They tell us we're crazy, but we're just dreaming and hoping for. They tell us nothing random is so fleeting, like distant shores, like comets and daydreams, but we're still scheming and hoping for everything they can't believe. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole sky. Can we love tonight? You put all the stars in my eyes. Can we love tonight? You tell me I light up the whole sky.
Good evening, everybody. It's Friday night, my friends, and I'm all choked up as usual. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's been having a great week. I'm feeling a little, is what I'm feeling right now. But I am psyched to play some ScoreSpace Jam entries. So I was going into this thinking, I'll play some for, an hour or so or whatever. And then maybe move back into some Assassin's Creed. I don't know. It might just be a short stream. I don't know. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. Like I said, I'm feeling a little but not too blah. Let's put it that way. I'm feeling blah, but not too blah. So what the heck is the ScoreSpace Jam, my friends? This actually goes on about every month or so. They've had 128 entries this time around, and about 800 people sign up to to develop the games, and ended up with about 128 entries here. And basically, it's your kind of sort of your typical indie dev jam majigger, but with a little twist, and that is the 72-hour jam. And then after all the voting is finished and whatnot, 3 winners are picked, and the idea is then for the next 48 hours or so, streamers like yours truly here will jump in and try to get high scores. All the games that are submitted for the jam have leaderboards. That's one of the requirements. But the idea is you'll get try to compete for high scores with other streamers, and then there's like a little high score leaderboard list. It's for bragging rights more than anything else, but it's also a good way to kind of see, evaluate some of these games and see how things have gone. I don't usually take the scoring too seriously. There's a lot of people who are really into the competition part of it. I just kind of like to play the games and see what's going on. See how closely they fit the theme, which the theme for this jam was Absorb. So we'll see how that goes. And what I'm going to do is essentially, a lot of these games are browser based. Some of them you have to download. There's no limit there per se. But what I'm going to do is play through the top 3 winners, and then I'm going to pick some random things that were submitted as well, and take a look at them. And if anyone jumps into chat and wants to suggest just one to play, I am more than willing to give it a good old college try there. The jam itself, you can see up here, maybe you can see, is at itch.io/jam/scorejam20. Now that'll get you to the page that I'm at here. And then under there, you can see the results, which we'll go to. And there's some various ones here. We've got overall, is just overall raw score for all the different categories. You got sound, gameplay, aesthetics, theme, that kind of thing, and then overall. And then they also got it broken up by gameplay, by theme, by aesthetics, by sound. But the winners are developer's choice is the first place winner. The streamer's choice is the second place winner, and third place winner is the ScoreSpace choice. That's how that breaks down. Developer's choice, the first place winner is called Slime Matters, which you can see was like rank 1 for overall, and developer's choice came in second for oh man, I'm all choked up and everything tonight. Came in second place for sound, third for gameplay, 6th in aesthetics, and 6th in theme. So we'll be taking a look at some of these. Let's take a look at Slime Matters here, and I'll get the game sound going, and I'll turn the music off so we can listen to the game here. Hopefully these will run. We'll see. Okay. Very good. So you're constantly losing your slime, so you have to gain it back by absorbing raindrops from the storm above. Be careful though, lightning will tear through your slimy body like butter. Compete to get a higher score. If absorbing raindrops when you're past a certain size will lead to gaining extra points. Getting a large size and keeping it for as long as you can lead to some astronomical scores. Okay. Can I make this bigger? Let's see if we can go full screen. Oh, okay, that's somewhat full screen. So it's just mouse driven, huh? Oof. Okay, I got hit by that somehow. What do we get? 205? It looks like. Yeah. You get to a certain point and your slime just sort of just fades out really quickly. It is a little crazy. That's pretty rough, like how fast it fades out there at the end. Alright. We get rank 60. Yeah, 270. Well, they have 40, 15. That's pretty significant. I'm not quite sure how that's happening. That seems a little. I mean, a lot of times I see these scores, I'm like, this seems a little suspect. Then again, you can never quite underestimate the power of tryhards or the ability of them to get really high scores. $5.95. So what was the tip there? Delivering raindrops when you're past a certain size will lead to gaining extra points. I don't know how to make that work, but I guess we'll see here. How you're supposed to get to a certain size. Like it really reduces you pretty quickly here. I think 18, 5.95, yeah. like you get reduced like super quick here. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get to like that huge size where you get, bonus points. It's rough. That's really freaking rough. Alright. At least it's remembering my high score of 595 anyway. Usually it takes a lot to go back and find what I got. I'm getting the feeling like this is like escalating much faster than it's supposed to. Like, I'm getting a feeling like it's running at a much faster pace than it probably is supposed to be. I'm saying that because, like, I don't know how anyone got the scores they got. Unless they slowed down the execution of it or something. These things are like lightning bolts and everything are coming so quickly. Far more quickly than the actual drops are. Either you're getting really lucky on RNG. Something else is afoot. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that was 375. Like, that's such a huge difference from the high score. Like, there must be a lot of RNG at play here. I really don't like the controls either. I get why they did this, because a lot of these games are, like, the winners are on track to be published as mobile games, so I get why they're doing the tapping here. But, I hate it. I hate it so much. I would rather have, keyboard controls or WASD or something. Like, that's... Yeah, none of those work. It's always tap here. Alright. I'm not getting any better at it, that's for sure. That's for certain. The more I play it, the less good I get at it. Yeah. It's getting worse and worse somehow. I don't know. Let me try something here. Let's restart. And see if it, if I can reseed the RNG here. Alright, well, we were getting some better drops there. Quite literally. Some better drops. Yeah, see, look how, like, that was not, like, I had 685 there, right, rank 17, that had nothing at all to do with any kind of skill, it was just a good RNG roll there, through that, because, like, the lightning didn't strike quite as much there, or quite as much around the drops, right? There's also like a very unforgiving death spiral in this game. Like when you get down to this size here, you're shrinking faster than any drops can actually fall. So that seems like something that needs some tweaking. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is here. See how lucky I'm getting with the RNG here. I'm mostly striking the same spot over and over again. Yeah. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. We're getting, well, so that was 855, so rank 15, yeah. It's entirely down to just getting the lightning to keep striking pretty much the same spot over and over and over again. That was going good, but then just get struck by lightning once, and then there's just no recovering from it. Yeah, okay. I mean, trying to get to that point where you're just getting those constant bonuses. That's just really bad RNG there because the lightning is just lightning and the raindrops are hanging together there. Really about getting lucky to the point of not, I mean, that's the whole thing. It's not even like a skill thing. It's just like you have to be so lucky as to get a whole bunch of drops that are far away from the lightning and don't require you to move too far. The drops will not be going back and forth across the screen like this so much. You're basically doomed if you get them going across this way. Like there's just nothing you can do to recover from that. Get them all like in one spot that's not occupied by the lightning. Basically, if you don't get any of those, bonuses early on, you have no hope of of getting a decent score. Everything's just based on that. I can already tell this is going to be a bad run here. He just keeps alternating between both sides of the screen. Yeah, let's do restart it and reseed the RNG here. It seems like the RNG it gets worse over time. So probably the thing here is to just kind of every 3 or 4 runs just restart the program. That's no good. You see a lot of these in the jams here. A lot of these really RNG based things, and never been too much of a fan of them. I kind of like it. There's a little bit more skill involved here. These are really entirely based on you have to get these bonuses early on. Which is really based on getting good drop areas. Looking at lightning keeps hitting the one area that's not really dropping yet. You know what I mean? Like you need to drops to cluster together in an area that has no... I mean, you need the lightning to cluster together, but in a different area than where your drops are clustering together to really get any kind of score. And it's vital you get the bonus stuff at the very beginning, or else you're not getting a leaderboard thing. Which again is not a very good mechanic. There should have been a... Like, I feel like they should have had maybe different size raindrops that usually come down to kind of get you back to size, so there's a way for you to sort of, you know, in the later game here, be able to recover if you don't get your bonuses up early on for no fault of your own. I think that's what it's missing. It's really, like the death spiral is big in this. Like, you're pretty much, if you don't have a good first, you know, minute, if even that, you're not going to go anywhere with it. You're not going to get anywhere with the game. Which is not necessarily a good gameplay mechanic. I can be so bold. Like, I know it got number 1 in gameplay, but I wouldn't give it number 1 in gameplay when it's got kind of a very glaring problem there where it's like you don't get good drops at the very beginning or the very first 30 seconds, you're pretty much out of it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's good for, you know, obviously, 72-hour jam, you're doing what you can. But still, something like that feels like it's a refinement that I think they could probably do if they really want to, you know, distribute this as an actual game, mobile game, whatever. It's always good to get that kind of feedback if they want to go continue with it after the jam is over, you know? Pretty well screwed there. Let's give it one more run, and then we'll look at the second place. Lightning. Not great. Like you get to a certain point, it's just like there's no point in continuing. Alright, well, I mean, we got 855. Which according to the leaderboard gets us at rank 15. So not bad. Not bad. So there you go. 55 on that. That was see here. That was why is it the name on the extra page? That's Slime Matters is the name of that one. That was Slime Matters by Fartfish and Maxi. So there you go. That was the overall winner, I believe. Again, the Jam's theme was absorbed, so that definitely fits the theme and everything. So that's good stuff. Let's see the second place here, Snake Dungeon. This will be interesting. Probably a take on Snake, I guess, by Atomic Ant and Careless Ocelots. So there you go. Take a look at what they've got here. You're a very hungry snake. You guard a treasure that every adventurer wants, so there'll be plenty to eat. Use your mouse to go over enemies, to eat them, and increase your length. Dodge projectiles from wizards. Avoid getting cut by warriors. And avoid biting yourself. Okay. Again, it's a mouse-driven one, right? Not fun. I wonder if it has some keyboard controls though. That would be swell. All right. That fits. Music. There we go. Had some settings too. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, this is gonna suck. Oh god, I already hate the controls on this thing. Ugh, can I do this with keyboard? Oh no. Oh my god. I already hate this. I hate it so much. Yeah, the controls are pretty damn bad. They're so sensitive. Oh. All right. These things on the ground, I thought these things on the ground meant something, but they actually don't. They're just ground tiles. So you're hit by a fireball. Okay. It's really super sensitive. So basically, to win at this, you turn your mouse sensitivity down to nothing, probably. You have to pick the mouse up to move it. Oof. That's rough. Okay. That having the head be able to turn back in on itself thing is not great. You shouldn't be able to do that. It should be more like you accidentally bit your tail, you know what I mean? Like regular snake. Not that you can, not that your head can turn like, it shouldn't be able to turn a full 180 degrees like that. Huh. Okay. Again with that damn, the way that head turns. It's ridiculous. You can't get to the edge of the screen. This is difficult because of the controls, not because of the actual gameplay, which is a little bit unfortunate. That's the kind of game that's the kind of difficulty I don't like, is when it's like the controls are just bad, and the controls are just bad on this. Like this could have easily been a keyboard-driven thing, or they could have put some protections in, knowing that, you know, you can accidentally spin the head entirely around. Alright, 887. What's the leaderboard here? 2390. Well, I mean, feels more doable than most here. I mean, I was complaining about RNG before. Now it does require some kind of skill. It's more like the controls are more of the problem in this one. And I see the score is constantly going down too. Also, I don't know, using, like, you gain body. Your body gets way too big, way too fast. And then the penalty for losing your body is way too high. So it's like, it's less about how long you go, and more about how many things you eat in a like super short time period. All right. Like how many things can you eat before any bullets are on screen or anything like that? And not many, because as soon as that damn guy spawns in, he's like ready to fire here. If I just go around the edge of the map console. Well, it works, but it also, again, you grow so quickly. Really, the idea is I just need to keep getting these wizards before they fire off. At 624, like not even a high score. Like it doesn't matter how long you go. It's just how fast you can. I don't know what this number down the bottom is. Is that like your current multiplier or something? I have no idea. You just go back and forth between the two spawning areas of those wizards. Okay. Broader strokes here. Nope, not quite. You have to do these wide strokes because you can accidentally turn your head in on yourself, which is weird. I don't know, man. It's overly harsh as far as like, I mean, obviously the controls are not great. It's overly harsh in terms of penalizing you for getting hit. Practically wipes out your score, which means the only way to actually really get a good score at this is to have like a good like 10 seconds here or there where you just eat a whole bunch of things and then die immediately. Again, it's another one of those sort of it's front loaded, right? It's like, I mean, it's less front loaded than the last one we did, right? Where it's not really time based here. It's more like how much havoc can you wreak in the fastest time possible, and then that will get you the maximum score. You know, as long as you don't get hit. As long as your body doesn't disappear, I should say, even if you're not really getting hit. Like I'm getting 700 and stuff, but I'm not lasting very long because everything's so heavy with the momentary points. Really, it comes down to like just avoiding those guys and just hitting the. Actually, you know what it is? I bet I know what I can do. I can get as many guys on the screen as possible, avoid getting hit, and then go get your momentary high score real fast. Yeah, I mean that's basically what you're doing, right? You're just cutting them onto the screen, and then jumping down on all of them as fast as you can, and you'll get to your high score. And you can avoid all that stuff there. I mean, like 581 there. That's basically what you have to do, is just get as many on the screen as you possibly can, and then wind your way through and eat everything immediately. Yeah, 844. Yep, that's what it is. I feel like the scoring wasn't really well thought through here. Well, 243 there. I don't know what happened there. Oh, that's a timer. That's what's going on down there. You have to eat so many within a certain amount of time. That's interesting. They did think about this, at least a little bit. I just didn't know what that was down there. It was a timer between meals, I guess. Okay. Yeah. What happens if I run that timer down? Okay, game over, okay. Wondering about that. Alright, this is quickly becoming hopeless. Like I get how it's scoring and stuff, but it's not very conducive getting leaderboard stuff here. Well, see, that score was 1149, which is interesting. I don't know how I quite got to that one. See, I don't know. I don't know how that exactly happened. But all right. Well, 1149 was my highest score there on that last run. It is what it is. It was okay. I don't know. It was okay. It was merely okay. I can't say that it was like. Yeah, the controls I didn't really like. It certainly was close to the theme, obviously, of Absorb, I guess. Although this is more just eat than absorb, I suppose. So I don't know. It's enjoyable and it's okay. I'm cool with it being a the reason my light just went off. That was weird. I'm cool with it being a that was really strange. Yeah, I'm cool with it being like second place here. I think it's just I don't know. It needs better controls. It needs the way the points work are kind of not great. Your snake grows a little too quickly. Because the way the points are structured right now, it's like basically you need to just kite as many enemies onto the screen as you can and just eat them all as fast as possible, and you'll just get a high score, which I don't think is what was intended, but that's how it's kind of laid out. So yeah, it was okay. It was okay. So Snake Dungeon, that was the second place entry for ScoreSpace Jam number 20. Now we'll head on over to the third place, and that was Slime Fly to the Sky by Dragon Bean. Let's see how this goes. Everybody's doing these really tiny ones this time around. I'm not sure why, but here you go. This going here. Slime Fly to the Sky. And everybody's doing the mouse controls for some reason. What the hell is this in my way? What the hell? I can't see anything. Your slime wants to fly. You have no wings. You have to shoot yourself to the sky. Absorb other slimes. Avoid spicing up as much as you can. Long touch to jump longer. Lose jelly when jumping midair. Okay. Weird. Obviously they didn't test it in full screen mode because you can't see a damn thing. Okay. Alright. You're doing there again? Alright, we're not getting very far in this one. This one, I mean, I I like the aesthetics and stuff. I like the aesthetics and stuff. I don't like the gameplay. I'll be completely honest there. I don't know what the careful not to use all your jelly or you will explode. Okay. That's like your jelly meter. Doesn't seem to get very that's weird. Like your jelly meter doesn't seem to replenish very quickly. I mean, you'd think it would replenish when you get more slime there, but it doesn't seem to do that. I mean, it does there. Alright, what's the leaderboard looking like? Oh man, I can't read any of those fonts. Holy crap. I think that's 473. But geez Louise, talk about a terrible font to use. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play much of this, because I really don't like the gameplay in this. At all. Like, not even a little bit. Like, I appreciate the effort that went into it, but I hate this game. I just don't like this kind of gameplay. Yeah, 67 meters. Ugh. The other thing is too, because it's such a tiny screen. I don't know why they made this so tiny here. It's such a tiny screen, you end up clicking outside of it, which actually gives you an advantage, which I'm assuming people at the top of the leaderboard have taken advantage of. See, I click outside of it, now it's not reading anything. Now I have all the time in the world to plan my next move. What the hell happened here? Why is this red? What is going on? This is all red now. There must have been an error. A Unity error or something. Makes it red when there's an error. Alright, let me try this again in full screen mode. Oh yeah, they definitely didn't test it in full screen mode. It's impossible to play there. Okay. We'll try it once more. Again, I don't really like this type of game. It's a valiant effort. and I'm sure a lot of people do like this kind of thing. I really don't. This is like One Jump Man or whatever that thing is that streamers like to play because it's frustrating as hell. It's not for me. Yeah, I mean, 53 meters. Puts me way down here at 67 points. I don't know how somebody got 473. Good luck to them. I mean, this is so tiny here. What if I make this screen a little bit bigger here? Let's try one more. I mean, it's a little bit more visible here. You can at least read some stuff. Yeah, still not a fan. Not a fan of that game. There seems to be one in every jam where I'm like, not my thing. Just not my thing. But you know, it's creative, it's interesting. You know, it's seems to be well put together. I think the screen's way too tiny, but you know, again, it seems like the big push has been like mobile stuff, and I know that ScoreSpace does a lot of that mobile stuff, but I would love to see something that at least acknowledge that it's running on a PC. You know what I mean? By having some like keyboard commands and stuff like that, or at least not having a screen that is so freaking tiny that you can barely. I mean, I hate to see someone trying to play this on like a widescreen monitor. Like I have a 1080p monitor, so this is like at least doable here. But if you have a widescreen monitor or something, or ultra wide, like good freaking luck. This is probably like a postage stamp size on your screen. So yeah, it's stuff like that. That's kind of like I kind of think to myself like, I get what they were going for, but what were they really thinking? Because like at the end of the day, the game's got to be playable, right? Like, and this feels very much not. For an entirely different reason from the other two. Like the other two were like, you know, the winner was highly RNG based. If you didn't get any bonuses at the very beginning, and it's timing based. If you didn't get any bonuses at the very beginning, you're basically screwed. You know, so it had some scoring issues and stuff. The second one had a lot of control issues with the mouse, being able to spin the head all the way around and just immediately die, that kind of thing. And its scoring issues were like momentary. It was like you had to kite as many enemies on the screen as you could and then just eat them all as quickly as possible to get maximum score, which is probably not what was intended in the first place. And then you've got this one where it's like it's got kind of both problems, right? The controls are not great and the screen is tiny. It doesn't really have a scoring problem, but it has like it suffers from just having a really tiny screen. It suffers from controls that are not responsive enough, I guess, for what you're trying to do. The slowdown that it does is not really, should just kind of pause you almost rather than doing a slowdown. But I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard to sell. It's a hard one to do there, regardless. And again, there's a little bit of RNG in this because, you know, where those spikes end up really determines how bad your run's going to be. So, yeah. Like, I feel like something like this block here should not, like, there should be some logic as to when these blocks show up. And like something like this feels like it's more advanced. It should be much higher up. And like when you're down at the lower levels like this, there should be like maybe a little bit easier when it comes to, you know, the different blocks and stuff that can spawn down here, different terrain and whatnot, just to kind of get you into the game rather than immediately like killing you off. But it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. So that's been that was the third place winner, Slime Fly to the Sky. Really not my kind of game, but you know, it's good, a good effort all around anyway. So good on them for that. Let's see theme here, theme wise. So this was ranked 1 as far as being as close to the theme of Absorb as anything could be. So let's see what Space Sponge Cleanup Crew is all about. Oh, hey, it's a nice big screen for a change. How about that? And it's a dark screen, so it's even better on your eyes. Somebody was thinking here. Space Sponge. So got that. Soak up as many green globs as possible in the asteroid belt. Small globs are worth 50 points. Large globs are worth 500. Use the left mouse button to float towards the cursor. Use the right mouse button for a quick burst of speed at the cost of expelling 200 points of green glob. Press tab for a quick restart. That's good. Avoid the asteroids. All right. And I like that collect to start too, because it gets you used to how the game sort of operates, like speed wise and whatnot. Oops. Okay. Some globs. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. That's not great. The question is, should I collect the small ones or just go back and get all the big ones? The question is, if I expel a whole bunch just to get out of the way of some of these asteroids, do I lose less by boosting than I would by getting hit? There's some math that can be done. I'm gonna guess yes, just based on how much is coming out the other end there. Oop. Oh, I guess we died. Okay. Like, what happened? Unless I ended up clicking outside the window. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm left wondering. I'm honestly left wondering how the gameplay of this was lesser than the snake one. I feel like the gameplay of this is far more consistent. Like the controls and everything are far better. Than the snake game, and yet the snake game came out higher. I'm not quite sure why. This seems like it's more deserving, honestly. In my opinion. But, you know. I am but one man with an opinion. I mean, I guess the snake thing definitely is a little slightly more inventive, I guess, as far as like the gameplay is concerned. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is just snake. I mean, and this is just asteroids Kinda, sorta. I mean, not really. It kind of reversed asteroids, I guess. Okay, 4950. All right. Redeploy. Like 4950 wasn't that bad. I don't know why no one else is on the leaderboard though. Maybe there's like a leaderboard problem. Damn. It is hard to. One thing I would say, it would be good if there was like a little warning indicator before the asteroids came in. Like maybe there's like a flashing arrow or something when they're just off screen, because they do like even with your boost you don't really get enough of a chance on most of them to even react, you know? Like that one, there was no chance to even react there. I feel like if they at least gave you maybe like a 2-second flashing cursor or something and be like, hey, something's coming right now, it would be enough to at least care to react. Ah! What the? Oh no! What happened? I clicked outside of it, didn't I? Let's get the. Can I do this full screen? Yeah, let's do this full screen. Screw that noise. All right, here we go. Don't accidentally click outside the window. And again, bonus props for something that works well in full screen. Kind of boggles my mind that it wouldn't test things in full screen mode. Most of the judges you would think would be doing them in full screen. Coming a mile away and I still might get out of the way of it. Might also be a little too much knockback from the asteroids too, right? Because like there's clearly a small amount of invulnerability period there, but it's with the tremendous knockback, it's not enough to. It's not long enough of a period to. Whatchamacallit it? It's not a long enough period to make a difference. So 9550. All right. Try again. And so far, so good. Oh, jeez. You see what I mean? Like, it's just... There's not enough invulnerability there to keep you from just bouncing off of multiples without any recourse. Far worse here at the end. Far worse at the end. Was doing really good there at like 10,000, I think, at some point. All right, one more shot, and then we'll check out another one. Again, it's HIO /jam/ScoreJam. ScoreJam 20. I don't know if the 20 is in the URL or not. So if there's something there, anyone in chat would like me to take a look at, I'd be more than happy to. If I haven't already looked at it, anyway. Okay, let's do that. I do kind of appreciate that our spaceship looks like a giant sponge. Like we're a space sponge. Where I always miss out at the very end here. There we go. We made it. 12,100. All right, so we got a full. We got a high score for ourselves. So very nice, and I like that. I also like that they put the sponge on a scale, and that's where the score comes from. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Actually, this one I've had, I think, probably the most fun of the ones I've played so far. So that's pretty good. Really good. So Space Sponge Cleanup Crew is that one. That was the number 1 ranked for theme. Nebula is another one I see popping up on a couple things. So it's got number 2 on theme, 7 on aesthetics, 8 overall. Although sound and gameplay are pretty low, but let's see what Nebula has in store for us. Oh hey, WASD. About freaking time. Arena roguelike, where you try to survive as long as possible. Your score is measured by how many ships you destroyed. Absorb your enemy's missiles just to send them right back at them. Okay. So now we're taking the actual absorb theme and we're actually making it do something. And health, is that? Oh, it's a download. Okay. All right. download that. And we'll do something. Did I not open it? Okay, let's see. Get this unzipped here. Where do I want to put it? I guess use games. In there, and we'll take a look at it. Okay. Proper options and everything. All right, let's play it. WASD, huh? I've apparently taken some damage. Oof. Okay, that was rough. How did I... Not sure how I took damage there. Also struggling to get the things to redirect back to the enemy. Yeah, how am I getting... Is the white thing not supposed to get hit? Is that what's going on there? It looks like it, because I can take these hits like straight on. Yeah, it's the white thing that's not supposed to get hit. Wow, that's weird. They didn't really explain that too much. Like the nebula I can just throw at the enemies. That's really hard. Okay, that's unfortunate too, because that means it's like why would that be there like that? Like I don't understand. Because I can't directly control that. Right, like it's getting hit because I can't directly control it. How is that supposed to work? Okay. That's really strange how that works. So it's like I'm basically just being a barrier to this other thing that's floating around me. Is what I'm gathering here. Which I can't really do very well because I can't control where this thing's gonna go. I do have to absorb their, like it said, I do have to absorb their bullets in order to shoot them back, but it's like I can't control where that other thing is going. Like it feels kind of, all the deaths feel like they're BS deaths, right? Because you can't really control this other thing that's actually your health. What your health is based on. Basically just stay in one spot here and keep trying to run interference. That's okay. That's unfortunate because it looked like a really good idea, but the execution is really not great because it's you really don't have control over your own destiny there. It's like it's not even RNG based. It's not skill based. It's just you're just screwed. Like it's just you just keep going back and forth in one spot, hoping that it's enough to get that other thing out of the way. I don't know. That's a really strange one. A really strange one. I was kind of hoping for. I was thinking it would be a little bit more interesting than that because it has like an interesting concept. But that's this thing here being the thing doing the fighting is. I think ruins the whole concept, honestly. That's unfortunate. Like, there's no way to protect that thing because it doesn't... Like, it just kind of... It circles around on its own and you can't, like... You can see here, even in their screenshots, like, they're just going back and forth really rapidly. That's unfortunate. I mean, that seems like a really good idea, but it's just its execution is really not great. Ghost Absorber. Right, let's see what this is. You can run this in the Absorb Ghost with your proton pack to become stronger. Oh, okay. Let's try it. Red Ghost increased damage, Green Ghost restores some health, Blue Ghost increases speed. WASD to move, hold left mouse button to shoot. Okay. There we go. Absorb 3 ghosts to gain a bonus. Every gain bonus gives 1 score. Okay. Because you gotta get 3 of them to... 3 of the same color? Okay. Ooh, the hitboxes are not right. Who scored 1? Okay. No iframes either, which is also not a great idea. Because what they're doing is they're doing the basic flocking. Like even I recognize that algorithm because that's back from the old DOS days when you're making DOS games. We have this flocking algorithm where got chase and repel, and chase basically makes everything, every 2D thing just move directly towards you regardless of where you're at, and it just keeps reducing the X and the Y until it gets to you. And it's the most basic, you know, blocking algorithm you can get, the most basic chase algorithm you get. And then there's repel, which does the opposite. It's like wherever the player is, it tries to increase its X and Y until it's as far away from the player as possible. So I can see that that's what's going on here. And you know, I get it. You know, your first game and stuff, you go for something simple. But when you do something like this, first of all, you can't have it increase that many enemies that quickly. You need a better hitbox. The hitboxes are wrong. Too big, I should say. And you get into a situation like that where you can't, like it's just pushing me off the board here. Uh-oh, what's going on? I can't even move. There we go. Yeah, see, it's just... There's... yeah. And that's why nobody uses that algorithm, because it just... As soon as you get close to any edge of the screen, you're toast. There we go. Scored 40. Still not quite enough to get onto the leaderboard. Need 10 more points to get on the third. Let's try one more. What I really want are these blue guys. They seem to charge up my thing quickly here. Rough. Try it again. Almost there. It's just, there is no getting away from that once they flock right to you. Why some of them go right away and some don't. Alright, last time here. You're right into a point. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to the spawning logic either. Things are just kind of spawning in really, really quickly. Like, there should be a ramp up, and there isn't. It seems like they have a timer that's going off, and every few seconds, it's determining how many spawns it should do, and it's kind of random instead of like having a ramp up. Oh, we got 50 points. Oop, that was it. Oh, it didn't put me... Did put me on there? I have my thing filled out. So I got 70 points. I had the name filled out, but it didn't actually put the name on there, which is interesting. I guess because I clicked too many times when this came up. I don't know. Whatever. That was interesting. Ghost Absorber. Yeah, it was interesting. Again, it has like some of the like the sort of newbie issues, you know, where it's like using the old school flocking algorithm, spawning things randomly, but not really, like not ramping up the spawns, but instead just kind of choosing every couple seconds to spawn a random amount. Not having like any kind of iframes or anything when you get hit, having a bounding box collision on your player being too large, a lot of stuff like that. But that's all kind of like newbie stuff that you don't really find out until you do it, and then somebody comes back and says, "Yeah, here's all the problems with what you just did." so there's that. Let's go with aesthetics. So top in aesthetics was the drop, but it's 21st on theme. So let's see what this is all about. Hardcore top-down platform about a tiny droplet trying to escape the deep cave. Okay. Absorbing water droplets while sponges try to absorb you back. Okay. So interesting. Right, how do I play it? Oh, I gotta download it. Okay. Download that. And we'll get that going. As we do. I'll just play it from here. Screw it. Don't need to move it anywhere else. Alright, the drop. What does this have in store for me? Leaderboards. No, it's just generating names, huh? Alright, we'll do that and then we'll play. Space to jump. Okay, so just space. Alright, now this I like. Again, it's a well-known game format, but it's one I'm a little bit more in tune with. Oops, a little bit early there. Okay, this I like, because it's like the single button press thing. gotta have some kind of reflexes. So there's skill here involved, obviously. Ah, early. Okay. Ah, too much. Okay. What's the, I'm already on the leaderboard too. That's many people play this, huh? And they have like, was that like a asset there? There's little transitions there. I'm always a little too early on. Oh, no. Ah. Right on the edge there. Right on the edge. Again, too early. Every time. Every single time. I misjudge it. Ah, damn. Stop that one in mid-flight. Ah, so close. Okay. Now we're going. I like the music too. Oh, we made it to the second biome. Ah, just barely. Just barely. 869. Nice. 869. Nice. 6th on the leaderboard. All right. Give it one more shot. One more go here. Give it one more go. That was kind of pathetic. for those mountains. Ah, crap. I didn't even see that mountain there. All right, one more time. Tell I'm enjoying this one. Oh, one more time. All right. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. We got to number 6 on the leaderboard there. That one was really nice. Really nice. So that was the drop, and it's funny to see all these very noticeable, very well established, game mechanics like this. Oh, that should not be starting on its own. It keeps doing that too, starting on its own. Yeah, it's just like you see these mechanics just kind of doing their, that you've seen in other games that, and then see them come into game jams like this for different themes and stuff. So very cool. Very cool. I like that. I like that one a lot, actually. That was first on aesthetics, which definitely deserved. So what is Ozone? I'm curious on this one. This is by Quark and Jerome Dack. This game is only available on Windows, so it must be a download. How long will you manage to protect your dear blue planet? You play the ozone layer. Your goal is to protect the Earth from sun's rays by absorbing them. Hey, there you go. There's an interesting take on it. But mankind has an annoying tendency to destroy you little by little. Fortunately, Earth also has some good surprises in store. It can sometimes help you in your task. Okay. All right, let's download this and now see what it's all about. See what it's all about. And we'll let's go 7-zip. Correct. I wonder how this controls. Space start. Oh, rotate the ozone. Okay. Just keep the red ones away. They put stuff in front of you. Uh-oh. I ain't supposed to rotate that out. Like, I was rotating that like crazy and it still wasn't. Like, I'm rotating it, but it's not actually rotating away from some of that stuff. But I guess now is really where, okay, so now there's holes in it, okay. Oh, I guess it is cycling them in there. It's just, it's hard to see them. Okay, I see what it's doing. Like, because it's weakened, but it's not as weak as what was there. Well, this is definitely an interesting take on it. We're using too much hairspray here. Holy crap. Half the planet is in danger. Uh-oh. There was some damage. More damage there. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. There be no ozone left here. Well, we're all dead. Let's put in there 2796. Did I actually get the top score there? No. That's 7654. No, well, I don't know. It's only showing me 5th through. Oh, is that 1? Is that a 1 there? Okay, that's gotta be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I got the top score? Question mark. That was a little bit too easy for a top score thing. But I get, like, you can replenish, like, you can see the green there where it's like replenishing the ozone. I can see how you can kind of like move some segments over to it that are being depleted, kind of like get them replenished a little bit. It's like, it's a really cool way of doing it. It doesn't really convey that to you, but as you're kind of playing it, you can kind of see how things are working a little bit. Like, see that part of ozone was down a little bit. Now it's getting replenished. There we go. It is a little bit difficult to see like how thin it actually is at spots. I think they could do to have some more like contrast between the various segments and kind of see it a little bit easier. That said, like I would like for reference, I would look at like how Starfleet Command, the game, does it, because the shields kind of look a lot like this when they're on the various ships, and they managed to make the colors distinct enough that you can really tell easily what your shield levels were. And replenish some of this. Oops, I put the wrong segment there. See, that's, I was also rotated the wrong way to where there was a segment there that wasn't. These other segments aren't replenishing. That's pretty cool though. I like that. That was kind of a almost like a missile command kind of thing, sort of. Again, you can see like the inspiration there on how that sort of comes together too. That's cool. I like that. I do really like that a lot. I mean, it's a little bit it's a little bit slow paced compared to everything else. So I can see why it kind of dropped lower on the rankings, because they seem to really appreciate like games that are like done in 2 minutes, you know, or super fast paced and done in 2 minutes, whereas this one's a little more slow paced. And I kind of like the more slow paced stuff, but it seems like everyone that tends to rank the ScoreSpace Jam stuff tends to lean towards, I want to restart really quickly, you know, because they're doing that whole leaderboard attack thing, right? And the faster you can restart, you know, another run, the more likely you'll get a higher score on the leaderboard, kind of thing. And that's kind of what fuels a lot of it, which is a little bit unfortunate, because it games like this kind of fall out of the top rankings when they're actually really good games. And I think, arguably, this fits the theme more than I think any of the other games have. Like, this really should have been like number one rank on the theme there, because it's doing exactly, you know, it's absorbing, you know. And I think probably what brought it down its rankings a bit is because it's well, A, you had to download it, and B, you have to it's very slow paced. And I think that's unfortunate, because I feel like this is probably should have been maybe the winner as far as the theme is concerned, at least. So, all right, well, that was Ozone, made by these lovely people. What else we got here? Let's do one more. I'll make it a stream after that, because normally I would stop around 11:30 anyway in my time, and I've managed to make a stream out of this, which is interesting. I didn't think I'd find enough to keep it going, but I'm enjoying all these here. Eat Monk Temple. So sound night. Look at overall. So the drop overall was like second place, which it deserves that. Unite is fourth. Blob Wars. Ozone is sixth. So okay, it's up there. It's up there overall. It's just for some reason it ended up 30th on theme, which honestly it should probably be first on theme. Let's be completely honest there, because it's, you know, I mean, you don't get more absorbed than being the ozone layer of the planet. I'm sorry. That's like spot on. Blob Wars. Let's see what this is. And again, if anyone wants, anyone in the chat wants to suggest something, itch.io/jam/scorejam20 /results. And by all means, suggest something. All right, let's get rid of that. So build a deck of blobby characters to take on a series of battles. Compete with others who complete the game in the highest difficulty. Okay. Use the tokens. Without the tokens, even a much weaker enemy can run you over if the timing works in their favor. Good token use so you can outwit enemies much stronger than yourself. All right. Well, a card-based game, I'm there for it. I like me some card-based games. Let's see what we got. Options. All right. Our game. It's recommended to leave these all at 0 for first playthrough. This will make it easy and trigger the tutorial. The difficulty is the number of points you get if you win. All right, well, let's do the tutorial. These are your cards at the start of each battle. You draw 3 of them. The rest will be drawn with time. Click on a card to pick it up. You can place your cards on the left of the board to bring them into play. This costs health points. Place a card to continue. Your cards will move on a timer. When the timer is full, they will either move or attack, depending on if an enemy is in front of them. Oh, this is interesting. Tokens are very important. You start each battle with 4 of them. Use them by double-clicking card. Instantly move, attack. or double click your deck to instantly draw a card. Try it out. Use 2 tokens to continue. You can click through. You start each battle with 4 of them. Use them by double clicking a card to instantly move or attack. Double click your deck to instantly draw a card. What? Use them by double clicking a card to instantly move or attack, or double click your deck to instantly draw a card. Oh, I see. Okay. I think. Two tokens to continue. What? Double clicking a card, instantly move or attack, or double click your deck to instantly draw a card. Oh, I see. Okay. That's all you need to know to get started. You'll have enemies you contend with. When the card reaches the far side of the board, it will attack your opponent directly, get their health to 0 to win, and don't let yours fall to 0. Okay. I wonder what was going on here. So, start level. What does cell do? Okay, so it costs health to... Right, to bring attackers out and stuff. Okay, so cells are defense. Got it. To him before he gets to me. There you go. Pick 2 cards, add to your deck. Tank. Another attacker. Pick 1 card to absorb another. Alright. Generates health points, can stack. Oh. This and this. Okay. So we'll put a tank there, I guess. Hmm. Alright. Well, I see what they're going for. It's a little bit complicated, but I see what they're going for. Random genes. Or enemy genes. Okay. I don't want this tutorial though. Yeah, that's the problem. So you have to do some kind of difficulty in order to get rid of the tutorial, I guess. Do that. Go.
Sure. 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 Sure.
There we go. Using my tokens.
Sure. 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 Sure.
Just kind of stuck
Sure.
in a
Sure. Sure.
unwinnable situation here, right?
Sure. Sure.
He doing
Sure. Sure.
more damage to me than I'm doing to him now because we're both
Sure,
doing
sure.
1 damage, right? So we're just
Sure,
kind
sure.
of stuck there.
Sure. 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 Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Sure.
we're stuck in
Sure.
a
Sure.
stalemate. That's pretty funny.
Sure.
That's pretty
Sure.
funny. Immediately, of course, I would
Sure.
immediately get myself into a
Sure.
stalemate.
Sure.
Of course, I would.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
All right, let's try again here. That. Start to level.
Sure. 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 Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. 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 Oh. Sure. 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 Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
This going this way.
Sure. 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 Sure.
All right, we'll get tank and another attacker. And we'll have this and this absorb. Probably wasn't a great idea, but you know, it is what it is.
Sure. 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 Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Nice. There we go.
Sure. Sure. Oh. Sure. 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 Sure.
This I like the idea behind this. This is kind of cool. It takes a little bit to try to
Sure.
figure out what they're going for, but
Sure. Sure.
once you see it,
Sure.
it makes sense. Tank. Pick that one. Different genes, so they got different abilities basically. Let's go you and you. Whoops. He'll now charge me up. Charge me up. You gotta charge me up.
Oh. Sure. 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 Sure.
Ooh, took each other out. Hmm. All right, good stuff. What is that? Unkillable. This card returns your hand after it's killed. Cannot stack. Oh, okay. And an attacker. Well, okay. Let's do. Since he's well, not that one. This tank. Put the cell with him. So he charges me up as well. There we go. Brr. It's gonna hit me though. Damn. You got me. You got me at the end there. Got me at the end there. That was cool. Okay, I like what they were doing there. I do like it. I think it's definitely, as far as the theme of absorb goes, it's kind of tacked on there compared to some of the other ones. So I could see why it didn't quite score very high, but at least overall it was a very good idea, very good concept. I think it was 5th overall, right? Is that what this one came in as? Yeah, well deserved. I think that's interesting, like an interesting way of doing the card game where your cards actually march across the board, and you can kind of put protect ones that don't have, like the cells that didn't have any attack damage. You can kind of stack them up behind them, but they'll keep giving you health and stuff as long as they're on the board. So yeah, that's really that's a really cool concept. So cool on them. I it's a shame. I mean, gameplay. Yeah, they got #1 rank in gameplay, which is I think well deserved. It was a little bit much to try to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it was actually pretty good, pretty good all overall. But yeah, I think the theme kind of hurt it a bunch because it's 8th on theme. But yeah, no, I like that. I like that a lot. So that has been some of the stuff from ScoreSpace Jam 20, my friends. An excellent turnout. 128 entries. There's no way I could go through all of the entries. But I at least wanted to pick out quite a few and take a look at them and see how it's going there, and everything looks really good. So cool stuff all around, and I'm looking forward to the next jam, which will probably be next month, I imagine, and we'll see what goes with that. It is a little bit, I know that they kind of emphasize the mobile game stuff, and I get it, and I understand it because they're kind of publishing mobile games and stuff now. But I do kind of wish there were more of the games that were, they can still be mobile games, but still cater to PC as well. I'd like to see more of that in this jam, but cool stuff all around. ScoreSpace Jam number 20, my friends. That's some of the entries from that, and we did try to get on some leaderboards, and we're less than successful, but that's usually par for the course for me. But that will do it for tonight, my friends. That was a nice little relaxing stream, I would say. I will be back tomorrow around noon, and we'll be doing some coding for Glimish. Do some more co-streaming stuff. I did a little bit today, so we've got an interesting decision to make coming up here with trying to figure out how to get it to display on the page and stuff. There's a lot of I was looking at it today, and there's a lot of like signals and things that get passed around, so a lot of pub sub stuff. So we'll see how it'll be my first foray really into the pub sub kind of thing, so we'll see how we do. So that is that. That'll be tomorrow, and then Sunday afternoon we'll be jumping into some Champions of Norath and seeing how that goes. So that is the schedule as I know it right now, my friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.